It features 24 of the top graduated seniors split into a pair of teams. Now, it's not an East versus West setup anymore. There's a blue team and a red team. And tomorrow, they'll be at Legacy High School. Tonight, the Stars were shining at Davies in Fargo. The red team had an early lead, but looking at some frontline defense here, it's Garrison's Carly Klein making one block, then coming back and getting the second one to tie it up. Moving to the later in the set, the blue team with a 2-point lead as Cheyenne's Reagan Bowenreif finds a spot in the back row between a couple of diving defenders. This one stayed tight until the end of this set. The blue needs just 2 points to take it. Here's Claire Bauman, a century. She is a really good middle hitter, gets that point, and then the blue team will get one more point with a fault at the service line. They win the first set. Blue takes the match 3-1, and again tomorrow they will be playing at Legacy. Well, tonight is game 3 of a 4-game set against the Minnesota Mud Puppies. It's a little strange to say the Mud Puppies are from the land of 10,000 lakes because they do not have any home games. See, the Mud Puppies play a 44-game road-only schedule in the Northwoods League. And the reason for Minnesota is that the players, or most of them anyway, are based out of the Twin Cities. The Larks won on Sunday, 14-9 in a high-scoring game. Bismarck, well, it needs a win to go over 500 on the season. Now, what happens when someone stands right in front of you with the camera? You guessed it, a home run. It is Teague Letherts with a no-doubt blast for Minnesota. It's a solo home run. It's also the first run of the game. But 3 batters later, Mud Puppies A.J. Carter with a drive to right field. Jackson Beeman is going back, and it will stay in the ivy. So that means it's a ground rule double, and one man who was on second, that is Brody Zavorik. He scores on the play to extend the Mud Puppies' lead. We go to the 7th, and it starts to really get out of the hand for the Larks. Carter is up again. This time it's an RBI, hit by pitch. The lead balloons to 6 runs. And a little bit later, Joe Roeder will send one into right field. Beeman's out there and coming up throwing, but 2 runners will score on the play to make it an 8-run lead. And the final of this game was 8-5. The Larks scored 5 runs in the bottom of the 8th. Legion baseball tonight reported to us it was Hediger taking 2 from Garrison, winning 6-4 and 18-3. In October, the Dickinson State Athletics Hall of Fame will grow by 6 individuals and a pair of teams. Hazen's Sarah Berglund goes in for golf and basketball. Francisco Rose, Jackson Ackerman, Charles McLeod will go into the Hawks Hall alongside Dickinson's Krista Hoffland. The Hall of Fame squads are back-to-back standout men's track teams from the early 2000s. And a number of recruiting outlets are saying that Devils Lake's Grant Nelson is going to transfer to Alabama. The 6'11" forward averaged nearly 18 points, 9 boards per game for the Bison last.
All right, time now for our play of the day, brought to you by Gem City Motors and the Philadelphia Phillies. JT Realmuto now hits for the cycle.
He's been in a deep slump offensively since the middle of last month. And right as I say that, he drives it toward the pool. Pavin Smith at the wall, and that one. Realmuto drives it to center. And it's... oh, boy. He's a double shy. That's off the wall. McCarthy's got it. JT Realmuto has hit for the cycle at Chase Field. Last cycle in this ballpark, Aaron Hill in 2012. The last catcher to hit a cycle in the major leagues was George Kataris for the 2011 Milwaukee Brewers.